Hello friends, hello family, hello diabetes. Today my heart is a little heavy. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie called Ice Princess with Michelle Trachtenberg. I think that's how you pronounce her surname. So a few weeks ago we learned that she passed away and there was no cause of death, and I think it hit everybody like a ton of bricks because she was very young and healthy. She looked healthy. So we're all just stunned as to what happened. And I remember trying to do my research to find out what happened, but today the medical examiner that examined her body finally came out with a statement as to what caused her death. So I logged in on the internet, our dear internet, and the first headline I saw was that the medical examiner obviously came up with a statement, and I was reading what the statement was, and it came out that she was unalived by diabetes complications. And as somebody living with diabetes, it really scared me because I talk to a lot of people living with diabetes, and I know how difficult it is to live with this condition. And most importantly, I was just thinking to myself, I can never knew that she was diabetic, never heard of it anyway. I think by now most of us know a lot of celebrities that are living with diabetes because, we just know each other. And when I check the comments of the announcement of the medical examiner in these gossip pages, I looked at the comments and my heart just broke into a million pieces because I realized that there's still a long way to go in terms of education, diabetes education, that is. A lot of people are blaming her. A lot of people are saying she should have taken care of herself. And also the fact that the statement was very vague about the type of diabetes that she ended up succumbing to. People are just assuming that diabetes is like a one size fits all, that we're all going to get diabetes the same way, and that is through not taking care of ourselves. I'm just here to say two things. First of all, Michelle, I'd like to believe, I'm not sure if someone can correct me in the comments below, Michelle had just had a transplant, an organ transplant. I think she had a liver transplant, if I'm not too mistaken. And sometimes people can develop diabetes after such a transplant or surgery, and it's called post-transplant diabetes mellitus, and that is one of the types of diabetes, and it is believed that this is possibly what she had. I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm very, very sad about these news. But most importantly, I feel like we can do better in terms of educating. That's why it's so important for each and every one of us that are living with diabetes to spread the word about it, to advocate, to educate, because going into a comment section where you are expecting people to have empathy or sympathy, because we truly lost someone who was a part of our culture, especially for some of us that grew up in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, watching her movies and just watching her. I think when people know better, they do better. And I don't want to blame the people as well that are underneath the comment section commenting crazy things because they don't know better. But at some point, you have to pick up your phone and at least to do some research before you start commenting. But yeah, anyway, rest in peace, Ice Princess. And take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. We don't know what happened to Michelle. We don't know what led to her unaliving, but what we know is that we can at least try to fight for a better, healthier life while living with diabetes. Anyway,